Hey, Exos fam. I'm Coach Joel. This is your daily mindset practice. And it's often said that we don't stop playing because we get old. We get old because we stop playing. And I mean, I've got 4 kids of my own, and like when I get to watch them, they play and move all day long. And I think as we grow older, we get in a very boxy, linear lifestyle, whether it's the way we work and we sit at desks, or the way we work out and we, stay on a treadmill or an elliptical, or we sit down on a machine and press something forward and back, and we don't explore and move in different ways. And really, sometimes we just forget to have fun. So what I want to talk about today is 3 ways that you can integrate play and fun into your life. The first way is through sports. So maybe you grew up playing sports and you've got a well to draw from, or even if you didn't, you can still pick up a sport or hobby, as you're moving throughout your life. And so here are a few ways you could pick up sports. If you have a basketball, you could go shoot hoops. Soccer, did you play soccer? Go outside and kick a soccer ball. Frisbee is probably one of the most fun ways to go out and like play a very active sport. And I'm not saying you have to play ultimate Frisbee, but just the throwing of the Frisbee where you're having to like gauge depth perception and play the wind and kind of you've got this active element, where that Frisbee, it moves in all kind of 3 dimensions. Frisbee is a great low impact sport to pick up. If you have an old baseball mitt laying around, my wife and I will go out to a park. When we take our kids, they'll go out and play on the jungle gym, and then we bring our mitts and we just throw the ball for a few minutes. So there's plenty of other sports, but don't forget that even as you age, you can still play and harness the benefit of sports. Another way to integrate play and fun is games. So there are yard games, spike ball. If you haven't picked up spike ball, really low impact but fun. Games like cornhole, washers. No, don't. Alcohol is not required for those. And like even board games that get your mind turning. Something like Scrabble, where you're putting together words. I think the cool thing about games and really any of these is they're all analog. You get to disconnect and go, just start to tap into your mind and your brain a little bit. The third way to get out and play, have fun, and experience is to get outdoors. So if you work out and you get on your spin bike or your treadmill or your elliptical, like you are staying in one place. So yes, you will burn plenty of calories, but it does very little for your mind. So try to get outdoors a little bit, find a hiking trail, go out in the woods or nature and go on a mountain bike or a bike ride, go on a hike, go on a trail run, because your mind is seeing different things. You've got sounds coming in, and then even the terrain. Like when I think about when I'm helping someone, maybe they're rehabbing from an ankle or knee injury and they want to get back into running, one of the first things that I recommend to them is that they go on a trail run instead of, a run around their block in the neighborhood, because the trail run has, their steps are always varying, which is good for them because your ankles, your knees, your muscles work in different ways instead of, when you go take a run around your block on the pavement, it is a repetitive strain, always in the same cycle. So getting outdoors is not just good, for your brain and the senses and the experiences, it's also good for your body because you've got different terrains and demands, and it's not just a cyclical, running of the wheel. So to recap, go play, go have fun. It'll keep you young. It'll keep you vibrant. Ways that you can do that are pick up either an old sport that you used to play or try a new one. Try games, whether it's yard games or board games, and then get outdoors, go experience, and live. This was your daily mindset practice. I'm Coach Joel. Thanks for joining me.